I only have fantastic things to say about this piece of music. This is just a gold mine in so many ways, on so many levels. You know about Debussy? If you haven't listened to Claude Debussy and you want to play more piano, oh my goodness, please listen to Debussy. So, what is so great about his music? Why am I raving about him? Well, um, a little while ago, I realized that the greatest thing that a composer can teach us, one of them, is permission. Permission to do things that seem obvious or seem unorthodox. You know, it could go either way. Things that we think are really simple, we don't think to do because we think we're beyond them. We think we're more advanced than we actually are. And even if we are very advanced, the most advanced students of a craft know how to maintain a beginner's mind. So it's really important that no matter how advanced you get, you can always return to the basics. And Claude here, man, he just shows us the basics. He's just, his chords aren't the simplest, but what he's doing is just repeating the same pattern through the octaves. So let's take a look at this gold mine for giving ourselves permission to do something simple. This is Reflet dans l'eau, Reflections in the Water by Claude Debussy, Book 1, Number 1. Here we go. So that's more or less the first 8 measures. I am not going to go through the whole thing right now. I just want to talk about the gold mine that is the first 8 measures of this piece. And you can improvise with it just like I did. I kind of veered off also because I forgot it. But the point is to synthesize sounds from the music you're learning and make it a part of how you play. And I saw myself in this piece of music right from the beginning. I heard myself in Claude's music. What? I couldn't tell you where I got that. So what's going on here? Well, we have a G flat major triad on top of D flat. That's crazy. And then we have an F minor triad. We have 2 different triads. We have the triad of the 4 in the key of D flat, and then we have a triad in second inversion of the 3. And then we have this, which is, like a B flat 11 chord, minor 11, or you could think of it as like part of G flat 6, or you could also think of it as like a E flat minor shell voicing. So, and then just one note as a separate melody. How beautiful is that? And then we have this, which kind of sounds like D flat 9, but it's like an F minor 7 shell. B flat minor triad, or D flat 6 to C minor 11, or you could think of it as like an F shell, F minor 7 shell, and then B flat minor. How beautiful is that? Tears ran down my cheeks, everybody, when I played this about 2 hours ago. I forgot about all the things that I need to do. I forgot about all the things ahead of me and all the perceived pressure in my life, and it all just released. Because I realized how many beautiful ideas are hidden within simplicity. And now, when I come to the piano, I don't have to wonder about how do I play something elegant and tender, because Claude is teaching us this right here. Listen to the voice movement within these simple chords. Da, 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 da. It's unbelievable. Do 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 da 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 da. It's just when you play with both hands, like, and you do these block chord movements, you know, you could do it this way, but you just wouldn't hear it the same. There's something about involving more of the body that allows you to hear the voices more independently. And if you know me, you know I would then say, oh, transpose this. How do I do it going down? How do you do it going down? That's a good question. Was I doing it the same way? I was just going in the order that you could go. So it would be like I'm blanking. So it would be right. Da, do, do, do. So it would be yeah. Not like that. Can you see how precious this opening is? You don't even have to learn the whole piece. I don't commit to learning a whole piece unless I'm really in love with the whole piece. I haven't listened to this enough yet to really determine if I'm going to go through the whole thing. I probably will. But it came on when I was listening to music before bed, and I was like, I have to figure this out tomorrow. And my friends, that is the greatest feeling. The greatest feeling is hearing something and knowing you're going to figure it out the next day or soon. I like going to bed knowing what I'm going to work on the next day. So I heard this and I was like, yes, I have something to do tomorrow morning. And that's what makes me happy. That's what inspires me, is knowing in a short period of time I'm about to commit a new sound to my being. And once it's there, it cannot be taken away. Once you practice something, you'll find this about your practice. Once you play something that's like really, really significant to your musical soul, you will find that you can't forget it if you try it. And when you understand the music theory behind it and know how to drill it, that will help you immensely. But you will find that once you commit something to your being and it strikes an emotional chord with you and pulls on your heartstrings like this one did for me, you'll find that you can't help but want to play it and commit it even further, so that when you want to play something elegant, you have this in your back pocket. And, you collect all of these different passages and they all mix together, so you have all of these different moods in your back pocket when you have something to say. Does that make sense? There's so much going on here. I can't stop talking about it. And you could do it with different ones. So you have to go up a sixth, right? That would be, to be like, that's it. And then you do a triad, right? How? So I just transposed that, everybody. I transposed it into C minor. I mean, you can't find a sweeter sound if you try it. One sec. I mean, dare I say more? It's like I can't get this piece out of my head. I hope I've made this enthusiasm that I have for Debussy and this piece, Reflet. I hope my enthusiasm is contagious. That's all I can hope for in these videos. So thank you for coming on this journey with me today. And if you are enjoying this content, check out my school page. It's called Piano Dojo. It's where we all train and work on our pianistic music together. Piano Dojo. And check out my free webinar. You'll learn more about it. I go in more depth. And you can see if that program is something in alignment for you. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. My name is Max Casaza. This is Holistic Piano. And we'll catch you later.